Hello and welcome back to Avatar Plays Crusader Kings 2 After the End. In the moment in between videos, I decided to look at what we can do about this Captain Quentin of Curacao, on these three islands in the Leeward Antilles. And I think what our best option is either to attempt to kill him, which is entirely possible, or we just straight up trigger a war with him because he has acted dishonorably towards me, and we have the means to immediately quell this attempted rebellion. How dare he? Why would he instigate this? What a fool and a monster. And my sister died under suspicious circumstances. Perhaps I should be concerned. I think I will be, but I don't have much else to consider. Well, Isla Margarita, no, not today. Not today. We wait for our armies to arrive, and we send these guys this way. We send these guys this way. And that's 5,000. Split this up. And we just take the 10,000 soldier army and we take this boat and we go over here to where they are going to try to fight us on our own turf, and they're going to fail miserably. They're going to say that we're losing. Why? Because they control their holdings. But they don't. 2 sieges won instantly because, I already won the sieges earlier on. We could do quick, conquest like that. 17 soldiers lost. No ifs or buts about it. Bernard, another son. Spymaster, Commodore Norman of Seabow. He was supposed to die through a disease, but he ended up getting himself killed looking at a plot, it looks like. This guy spends too much time in Excel. He spends too much time looking at a plot. Bam. That'll just get you. All right, positions. Why are you... Am I going crazy? Why are you alive? One, and why are you also that? Why are you also that? All right, we can get the guy who's 10, the guy who's 9. Let's do the guy who's 10. Look at the purser. Say the purser isn't even relevant. Why is he the purser? Does this guy do better pursing? Maybe. We'll just get... okay, that's a Cuban revolt. We don't put revolts on the throne, because they will either win and then become the throne, or they'll be an issue. So we look at the first mate. He doesn't have good stewardship either. Botswain, arguably the best. The purser, who is a nobody, has the best stewardship. Should we get rid of them? It doesn't seem quite proper. All right, offered to end the war because we win. This man's in trouble. He's imprisoned. I revoke his title of Curacao. Can I revoke any more? No, yeah, I can. Aruba. And now I have too much land. And they're like, you have too much land. And I'm like, oh, okay, I don't care. I'm going to embalm this prisoner. Intimidating. Lose 30 piety. And I've inherited the last land anyways. So... I get the cruel trait as a result. We always have to have it if we're going to have our bloodline. It's a curse and a blessing. Yep, that's the truth. So, we got all this land. Also, we got all this tech. Majesty up. And now what? Shipbuilding, construction, trade practices, cities and temples, improved keeps. We play for keeps, dude. And we don't care about this. We spend a whole bunch of money on the dudes. the dudes who change culture if they play hard enough. You can get Curacao. I don't know if that's how you say it, but I'm saying it that way. So, and one more expensive noble. How's that? Bonaire. Now we've got too many vassals. Oh no, what do we do? What do we do? Give this guy a wife. Get married. To a person with titles? I don't think it'll matter too much. Hopefully it won't matter too much. And then we will grant him something. Hopefully he doesn't get the disease that is now in his land. We don't grant viceroyalty. We grant Flotilla of Leeward Antilles. Bam. Now we're down on the vassal limit again. I don't know what these soldiers are. I don't care about them. There's close Leeward Antilles, because there's a far Leeward. This is close Leeward. We do have claim on Grand Trinidad stuff, I think. Because the Kingdom of Antilles is choice. What are we to do? Ismenio's too big. We've let Zulia handle them. If they want to fight, they'll fight. They have to deal with these. Also have to deal with these Venezolano Tres Potencias nomads in the west, but not as far west as Ismenio. It's do we fight Brazil? Can we fight Brazil? Should we fight Brazil? We're more equipped to fight Brazil than anybody else, really. But for what we fight Brazil for... Okay, that's... Technically, that sentence has 2 4s in it. Don't worry about it. If we fight them... Where do we have soldiers raised? We do. Get them out of here. Go home. E.T. E.T. Go home. Alright, let's consider if we fought Brazil. They are not going to... We can't declare war on them. Why can't we not? We have raised army levies? Where? I'm looking around. I don't have any. Do we still have to wait? Apparently I do. But I don't see them. I'm going to have to scrutinize my entire empire to find them. It's not my retinues. It's not my retinues. What are these? Okay. That should do it. Now we can look. We can embargo. We can do conquests. We can do Virgin Isles holdings. At this point, a single conquest against these guys, we gotta wait for them to be more weakened, to say the least. We know that our army, not our armies, but if we look at all these people, we see they're being raided by lots of individuals. Okay, these guys are not being raided by us at all. Ismenio being raided by Oriente, Shaman Kayung of Shitla. Okay, Captain Vivian of Cabimas. Cabimas. Oh, right. Zila is all the way over here in Haida Talagang, who also raid. That is true. The Haida Talagang are raiders. They can raid. So that is something I need to remember when looking at like who's being raided by who. Estelaria not being raided by anybody. Confederacy being raided by Havana, Pinar del Rio, Leeward Isles, Turks and Caicos. Yep. Seems about right. Mexico is in a revolt. Do we even have a means? Do you have any way of dealing or messing with Mexico as like a joke? No, just raids. And who is in defensive pact against me? Not Mexico. Grand Virginia, how about it? Are we in a position to fight them? Not really. Unless we kill the Emperor of Grand Virginia, which is now more like a petty king, it looks like, because he's just in a mess. However, I'm looking at me. I'm seeing that Charleston here of Nickajack is not currently under the jurisdiction of anybody. And I do like making little grabs. Like, that's exposed. Give me that one. Bam. So let's... I mean, who's going to stop me? Keep pressing the tilde key. The tilde key. Press the tilde key to... They're going to try to fight me on this, so I'm going to obviously have to bring a little bit of my army back to destroy them when they try to raid Tortuga, as is the nature of the world. Alright. Then we split it. Get you on the boat. That should do it. Come home. Put them to shame. This guy's like, hey, you want to join the Pirates of the Caribbean? I mean the bad ones with the tentacles. And I say, no thanks. What the heck? I just imprisoned a person without looking. What? Huh. I imprisoned this man of the Virgin Isles. Apparently he isn't a part of Leeward Antilles. Hold on a minute. Is this Leeward Antilles? It is. What is this? This is Leeward Isles, which is different than Leeward Antilles. That gets me confused. Too many Leewards. Like, when is there going to be a not Leeward? Oh, God. Calypsonian. Interesting. So, you are part of the Leeward Isles, right? I transfer vassalage of my stupid Emil man. I'm going to freaking... Where is my prisoner? I ransom you to yourself. I don't know why I did that. Apparently you were supposed to be in the Leeward Isles and you weren't. We fixed that now. We don't feel like really going here, per se. It's kind of a difficult reach. Can we go up the river close enough to that? But that's just so far off. It's not really worth it. We just need to hold... We're at war with these guys, right? Yes, we are. We can just do this. They made it easy. Defensive pact has ended. I guess there was a death. Did they perish? Okay, back on the boats, everybody. I think there was a death in the Holy Columbian Confederacy because the numbers are changing rapidly. You know, that's another option right there. What is this? You want me to kill somebody? Nah. I know I can be a little capricious in that area, but it's not something I'm interested. Sorry. We could go for this one, right? They're not at war with anybody. They're not in the defensive pact against me, are they? Which means they're free for the taking, which means free mini vassal. It's an option. Why are people plotting to kill my son Francis? Bro. Bruh. Alright, enough of that. Stop that. or I'll imprison you. And maybe I'll embalm you, and I won't care if I get a level 3 Kinslayer effect, okay? It just, you can't do that. Stop trying to kill my brother, my son, my brother. You are my brother, don't kill my son. Not the, you are my son, don't kill my brother, which would be confused. Why do you do this? I will tell you to stop. Can I imprison you? Apparently not. Apparently backing a plot to murder my own son is entirely legal. Speaking of my own son, here is my daughter. Nickajack could be a bit more... Could imprison La Montagne. Let's do it. And then we just ransom him. Kablamo. Good measure. Why are you so threatening? I am not threatening. I am just large. And threatening. We were attacked in Hinsville? Excuse me? That's hello. They made it. Let's give them a visit. They're just losing soldiers because Tortuga is a super castle. Anyways, that's a win. We have acquired. We have, in fact, acquired. Oh, shoot. I forgot. Okay. We can leave them there. Okay. Good, good. Bam, bam. Mount Pleasant, Charleston, Hanahan, Anchorage of Ladson. Ladson. And then there's Fort Sumter. Sumter or Sumter? Don't think about it too hard. Holy man. Holy man. Fort Sumter. Which is Charleston, yes. We don't think too hard about it. As long as we have these little itty-bitty territories that keep increasing our vassal limit for no reason. I mean, this will increase our vassal limit just by a whole ton. We don't have to worry about it anymore. Excellent. Hey. Declare war. Conquest of Steinhatchee. It's just that simple. We don't care. We are now entering the phase of we are going to conquer everything with just indiscriminately. Not indiscriminately. We're obviously discriminating a little bit, but we're basically being indiscriminate about our reasoning now. It's just, can we conquer it? Yes, let's do it. How are we doing down here? Anything different happening? No. Is Menyo still being obnoxious? They're too big for my little brother in the chat, please. Spy master. Yes, Giovanni, you have the right to spy master. Let's look at the positions. Do we have anybody who's worth it? This one. Santo Domingo is a strong vassal. Why? That's why. Because I made Santo Domingo strong already. So, what do you want? Propose that my sister marry Claudius, your Cuban revolt. The Cuban revolt has been going on a long time. Are you... You're not. You're still around. That's funny. You're quick. Your house must be very happy. I decline because if you exist furthermore... Maybe split this up a little bit because we can't handle these numbers. Just bring them home. We don't even care. There's too many. Okay, we can't bring home all because they somehow have landed their troops back home. We will destroy their troops, and then we will win the war because they only have this land, I believe. Usurper of Timucua? Huh. Must have forgotten to click. Kablam. That was Okay, that was hasty. There we are. Close these soldiers down. We don't even need to drive them back. This land will be ours. Soldiers can settle it for all I care. And that's a victory right there. Enforce demands. What? Oh no, I just raised the levy I did not mean to raise. And we give this to another holy man. Vere. Steinhatchie. Yeah, it's just the nature of pirates to have little ports everywhere. That's what I think. And so, what are we thinking next? We don't have peace treaty with Saladihi. Can we kill Saladihi? Nah, it's not in our sphere of influence. We could look at maybe the Confederacy. They're not at war with anybody, but if they were, we would consider it. We do have a significant number of soldiers, just not the right number. We need them to be in a pickle. Let's do Trinidad and Tobago. That might mean fighting Brazilian soldiers of the Persian Empire. Oh wait, Brazilian soldiers of the Brazilian Empire. There we are. We say King Shannon of Grand Trinidad. We're going to conquer. We could do Isla Margarita, or we could do Trinidad. But that's Tobago. Why can't we conquer Tobago? Is that not legal? Is Tobago not a part of your land? Tobago is a part of, I see, something else. This makes things complicated. I was looking at the wrong map. So let's conquer Trinidad. They will have the Kingdom of Andina and Estelaria. I'm not sure we can handle Estelaria, Andina, Tobago, even though there's only a little bit, and the Brazilian Empire. It's just too many sources of conflict for my brain to handle. So maybe we make him perish. He won't perish. Not that easily, no. I mean, we should at least try, right? If we look at the options... Okay, no, not him. I meant to select this guy and not select somebody else. Plot to kill. Go here. Invite all. Look at the options. Only 5% increase. That's nothing. We don't care. We don't get out of bed for it. Fenton! My brother. My uncle. Forgive me. Captain of Lagonav, you hate me. I hate you. I'd spy on you if I had taken the spy focus. Well, maybe not. It's not too big a deal. Just fight the Mexican revolt, just for the sake of it. It's kind of out of theme, going all the way over here. We don't really spend any time in the real Mexico. We go down here on the Central American states typically, and even then we were only doing it for the island. What is this island? Cozumel? Cozumel? What do you mean we can't conquer? What? We can't do a conquest of Cozumel? Well, we can't conquer it, but we can make it a part of our sphere of influence to an intense degree. Lennox, you're in trouble. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but you're in trouble. All right, everybody. Go to this tiny little island we don't actually care about, but we see it's free, and we say, you look like you want to be a pirate. You, my quick son, good lordy, you're quick. You're going to be thrifty. Whoa, wowzer. They've got a lot of soldiers, actually. They must have bought them at the store because they have no... Show bravery to inspire others? I get stressed? I'm not going to do that for my son. We have conquered a lot. And it's just that easy. Wait, we can't do that. Almost deleted 10,000 soldiers. Don't think about it. Cozumel. Cozumel, what is your situation? I said offer vassalization, but I can't. Now I can't declare war on him, but I didn't look like I would be able to anyways. It's like he was destined to only be a single tributary state, and it doesn't make any sense. Will you be breaking free? You're an imperial tributary. I'm not sure the exact situation. Also, they're in the defensive pact against me, which explains why they had the people who were going to join Estelaria and Andinos. But you know who can't fight back is the Mexican revolt, and I'm seriously considering it. Zapoteca is weak. We could fight Zapoteca for this part and the Mexican revolt for this part, and we could just create a little outpost here, basically a two territory outpost. Are they? Yeah, and they're both in the same part, which means we could potentially, in a future fight Mexico for Heroica Veracruz, which would add this to the list of things that we could grab, and that seems like the plan. However, we're basically nearing the end of this episode, and I think we'll be doing that on the next episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.